Okay, everyone, once again to Ringside Chat, the podcast that knows itself about wrestling. Okay, it's not a good entrance, so fuck you. Anywho, um, lately I've been trying to find old television shows with wrestling on it, and I made a small list that's what I think a need for my collection to be perfect because yeah. Welcome everyone once again to another edition of Ringside Chat. How you doing? And this week on the podcast, we were going to talk about a little bit not only wrestling, but wrestling on TV. Some of my favorite episodes involving wrestling in them. Um, one television show from back in the day. It was called City Guys, and it was on the NBC Peacock Network, and it had Van Dam on it, Rob Van Dam. And very good episode. It's the one where he was still the TV champ. So the plot of the episode was this guy L Train, go figure what color he is offered the opportunity to work as a professional wrestler when he's wrestling practice interferes with his volunteer work with poor kids, and they must he must choose. The other one of my favorite episodes is Married with Children, Fly the Bumblebee. So it's Halloween. The No Man group is going to sit down and watch wrestling. And Bud's been trying to get into the organization of No Man. And the only way he's going to pass his initiation is to get a picture with everybody's favorite wrestler, King Kong Bundy. Which, by the way, if you did not know, the Bundy name came from King Kong Bundy, not the serial killer. So Bud sneaks in as a alternate wrestler, and the original schedule match doesn't happen, and Bud gets thrown in with King Kong Bundy. He gets his picture, but meanwhile, at the same time, the wives are gonna get hot and heavy because they were watching wrestling. They're getting hot and heavy, and turns out Bud gets screw job and he does get into No Man. Another popular show, Boy Meets World, 16 Candles and 400-Pound Men. One of the characters named Frankie, and Frankie, his dad is Vader. And Vader wants Frankie to be just like him as a pro wrestler. But Frankie loves this poetry stuff. So Corey and Sean help win the father's love of Vader. You know? So Vader's wrestling Jake the Snake Roberts at house show. Remind you, this is probably about maybe 96 when this aired. Filmed and probably aired sometime in 97-ish, maybe. Anyways, however, the match takes place on the same night as Topanga Sweet 16, forcing the kids who wants everyone to love him to both help a friend and celebrate a girl's birthday at the same time. And goes on to note that this episode's a reference to Flintstones, Pebble birthday party versus the Water Buffalo party, and also some minor notes. If you don't know Boy Meets World, it's set in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and but the match between Vader and Jake the Snake and it had Brother Love on ring announcing. It's actually filmed at the Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim, where the Mighty Ducks play. And the Mighty Ducks were owned by Disney. Disney owns ABC, which Boy Meets World was on television, so it's all connected. This is actually one of my favorite wrestling theme episodes because it has that heart sweet thing. Plus, also, Fred Savage was wearing a Vader mask, and I'm very jealous. And going on to my next one, Quantum Leap, the Heart of the Champion, July 23, 1955. Sam leads into a wrestler who must convince his tag team partner and brother to quit due to a heart problem because in the original timeline, he dies in the ring. The guest star in this one is the one, the only, Terry Funk. And another, Mama's Family, Mama Mania. Mama's dinner is interrupted by Vincent and Bubba leaving to watch wrestling on TV. Women's wrestling, No Last Date, are soon by joined by Naomi and Iola. And of course, Mama and Naomi recognize one of the girls in the match as one of her old high school friends and fellow cheerleaders. So she calls her mother and invites her over to dinner. But Dee Dee arrives 45 minutes late and warns everyone her tag team partner was put in contraction. By the way, it wasn't won by the Siberian Huskies. She must forfeit the upcoming match for championship until Naomi takes place. But at the arena, starts mouthing all to one of the Killer Bees twins. The opponents that night against Dee Dee and Naomi. Mama hits Dee Dee with the bucket, which she accidentally hits Dee Dee, like I said. So Mama has to take her place. And long story short, they win the tag belts. Now this next episode, the height of 80s wrestling, of 80s rock and roll. The A-Team Body Slam episode. The A-Team goes to a wrestling match won by Hulk Hogan. They call it a BA in Vietnam, which bullshit. And accepts a plea to keep a open center for the kids in Venice Beach, which the Cotter crime family once and already has the bank rage foreclosed on them and sell them the next day if the loan payment fails. Facing figure out portion, Victor Cotter pays under the original name Cotro, however you say it, and the criminal connections with the father of the Center's devoted manager, Dickie Gordon. Because there's nothing hotter than a name like Dickie Gordon. The gold transplant robbery, the loot is probably buried underneath the center. The Cotters may send a bunch of goons. Hulk's friends are a few size bigger. Hannibal pretends to be a crooked FBI agent. After the gold, but MP Colonel Decker is also on the team. By the way, Dirk Benedict, who starred in the A-Team, also starred in a movie with Rod Piper of the same name of this episode. Also, a few notes. It was filmed in the LA Forum, and the main event was against Big John Studd and notable other wrestlers like the Bulldogs. So, unfortunately, Netflix doesn't have this. Those bastards came within 11. So, there's a few a list of my few favorite wrestling theme episodes. Make sure you go on the Ringside chat on Twitter. Until next time, peace.